happy birthday.
Oh, thank you, Alan. Well, the short story is that well, at this stage it hasn't panned out too well, but they've continued in the nor'westers up that northern side. I guess we've had a bit of a slow transition and then a bit more upwind than what we thought was going to happen. But you know, they've still got to come around the top of the exclusion zone and in, which was where we thought their losses would be. But I don't know. It just kind of looks like we're up against it at the moment. You know, the fleet split in half, so it's kind of like you know, two trains of thought with everyone. I'm not sure just how certain the other guys were. So. Yeah, it's probably not luck at the end of the day, but it's just a difference of opinion of what the weather was.
It's been a pretty rough day for us. Yeah, basically we're sitting in last right now, quite far behind. We got kind of stuck down here in a soft patch for a few hours, and we choose the France coast instead of the English coast, and that seems to be the wrong choice right now. I think the other guys are quite far ahead, even though they went a bit long way. So yeah, it's quite painful right now, but we all keep pushing hard and trying to catch up some meters, because the time difference we finish with in Hague is the one we're going to be starting with for Sweden on Saturday. So we want to be as close as possible. It's even more painful coming into Sweden later than you already know you are. So we keep pushing, we work hard all night and see if we can close the gap, but right now it is quite painful after all that hard work we've done to come back in the race and then looking to finish it like we're doing right now. So somehow we've got to change that.
Can you go a little trap down please, Tom?
Or he should just follow us around a little bit.
Maybe have a look, because it could be a real ship fight pressure wise here versus one little one. Everyone lets us go. Okay. I think Brunel is hurting us a little bit more than him.
Point, it'll start setting us down. It just follows the land basically. Not as strong as we get here, but
I reckon Brunel.
Come down to 15.
It's a lot of current. There's a lot of rocks here. And a lot of current against, and we were doing slalom between rocks. Now we clear it, so it's very good.
Let's put the stack out. Muffers S.
Louis, check all the faults again, please.
So right now we're in the channel sailing towards Netherlands. We have France on one side and England coming up on the other side. And we have a big choice to make. So there's this rule, an exclusion zone, a traffic lane or something that we can't sail into. So we have to choose if we go on the France coast or the English coast, and then we pretty much have to stick with 430 miles. It's quite a long way, so if you make a bad choice, this leg is going to be over pretty quickly. But I want to make the life easier for our navigator Tom. He's having a hard time choosing, so I made some points. It's called England versus France. England has muffins, France has croissants. That's a win for France. England has David Beckham, France have Zinedine Zidane. England have James Bond movies, France have the taxi movies, you know, the funny taxi movies where they speak French. Not the fake one, the real ones. And England has Spice Girls. France has Carla Bruni, you know, the chick who used to go out with Sarkozy. You know her? You should know her. Yeah. Ooh, England has the pudding, France has creme brulee. And England has Jeremy Clarkson, France has creme brulee. That's a double win, I think.
So
what else? Oh yeah, have this. A girl from Manchester or a girl from Paris?
yeah, no. So if we're going France side, so
We're going France side. We're definitely going to France side.
Yes.
I'm going to go tell Tom now we're going to the France
Nice,
side.
okay, France it is. Nice
France
work.
it is.
Yeah, certainly a busy night with a big split. We have some of the mathematics working in our favor if our side wins, but no telling whether or not that's going to work. So still another 10 hours for it to play out.
We can see the cliffs of Dover. We know that 3 boats are up there on the other side of the TSS. We were hoping that the helicopter that just flew over us was going to fly over to them and give them away. But at the moment, we just have to wait for the sked, and hopefully they're not just fetching along down the border of the TSS while we beat up the other side. We know Abu Dhabi. We see them pop in and out on AIS about 10 miles directly downwind of us. So we feel good on the guys on our side, but a little nervous about the guys on the other side.
Put the right into the sheet.
I'll get it when we can. Might be that different.
Yeah.
saying in 6 hours we only lost 5.8 miles. But I don't know what that is referenced to. So they're not that far advanced, they're down here.
And where are we?
Yeah.
Okay, so they're just north of us.
Yeah. See, that's not.
They're a bit further back than I thought they would be. Further back.
Yeah.
It's straight line, forget the fact that they can't sail in straight line.
Yeah.
They're 19 miles closer to the finish. They're in 9 knots of wind out of 316.
Okay.
And the wind is forecast to head and get lighter. They're right in that light patch we've been talking about the whole time.
Yeah.
On the model run. Where looks promising.
Looks good, eh? Sounds good. What is happening with us? Not much. We lost a few months. We're not sure yet why, but we're trying to find out now. The idea was everything was fine. We were leading the pack. There was really light winds. We're going just around these small islands, some current next to the Brest. Really beautiful place and difficult place to sail, but we still kept on our position. And then we peeled to this sail, and yeah, and we start losing. From first place, we now 6th or 7th in like 2-3 hours. That's a bit painful. Actually, I was off the watch and I kept on believing that I'm dreaming, and this is not true, this is not happening. No, it's a really bad feeling. Because you're doing so hard, you're trying so hard, maximum, you know, there's lots of maneuvers, lots of peel, sail changes, and we're doing everything maximum, trying to keep the position, and then suddenly we just start losing. It's painful.
It's just fun. Sailing can be a shit sport, like right now. It's not going to do anyone any good getting all pissed off.
We can't do anything. We took decision that we went over here. So it looks good. 6 hours ago, then we gained a lot. And now we'll see.
You ain't gonna win if you give up. I mean, it's just hope that, you know, you keep the boat going fast. The other guys will have their turn at some bad luck and you can pass them. But if you give up, that's not gonna happen.
Just the last 2 hours was nothing, and we don't know how much they had, but they had more than us, or a better wind angle, because they gained quite a bit.
Of course I'm disappointed, but we have to be happy because we are with Donphan and MAPFRE, which are the boats who are more important for us, and that's why we took this decision. No? All the boats went south, Donphan and MAPFRE went north, so we knew we have to be with them. It looks like the boats on the south, they have done quite good, which is okay, as long as they're in front and we keep together with MAPFRE and Donphan. For us is good. It's just keep it, don't let them put boats in between. That is the most important thing for us. So we keep fighting.
Nice, eh?
There's a, was salvage ship or whatever here, just on our track, and sounds like we have to stay 1.5 miles away from it.
No, now we have to make a little detour. I think they're putting some cables down on the floor, or marks or whatever.
When you have so little breeze as we have, it's a big it's not easy just to change your course. It's a guard vessel. So they are looking after that nobody's coming too close to the crane who's saying that. Oh yeah, I guess we lose 1 or 2 miles on us. We want to go that way. Now we're going sailing this way.
Struggle, you know, just a struggle. Just a couple of bad decisions, a bit of bad luck. Most frustrating thing was going south of the TSS zone and then seeing ALVIMEDICA win the race by doing that, but for us we just got stuck, you know, we lost 40 miles to them, but I guess ultimately it doesn't really matter, but it's always nice to do well.
Anything you're looking forward to in the next 24 hours?
Yeah, going to bed, I need some sleep.
The difference of a few miles, we saw them go off and lead into this pit stop, and unfortunately we're behind the 3 that went north, but I think the leg's a long way from over. Got a lot can happen in the next few days. We're going out into lighter airs, upwind conditions on Saturday tomorrow, and yeah, hopefully it's all well set for a catch up from behind.
What are you looking forward to over the next 24 hours?
Looking forward to a little bit of sleep. There hasn't been much of that. Some good food, and yeah, enjoying the Hague.
Okay, you ready to wind the main on a bit, please?
Yes, I think we can jive and go into the left.
Yeah. Now, so.
No drink for you.
No.
I got the heart of 20 men. No, we'll go to sleep in the lane.